Hi there, how's it going? My name is Matt and welcome back to Easy English with me. And if you're here for the first time, then you can also join our community. You can subscribe to my channel and we're going to learn English together with you too. And today, guys, I'm going to try to teach you some words and some idioms that are related to universities and schools, but not the same as in the previous video where I taught you the same vocabulary about schools and universities. Today, we're talking about slang vocabulary and slang idioms which are related to, of course, schools and universities. So guys, if you want to enrich your vocabulary, if you don't know such idioms as flunk a test, ace a test, or a word freshman, then you need to watch this video till the end, and then you're going to be able to speak to native speakers in slang language. You're going to be able to speak as real students which are studying abroad in an English-speaking country. So guys, if you're interested, if you want to know more, then just keep watching this video. Don't forget to leave some likes for me, and let's go. And here we go, guys. The first idiom is to ace a test. And to ace a test means to pass it really goodly. It means to get a very good grade for a test. Also, if you don't know what the word ace is, so the ace is a card. We have card games such as poker, blackjack, and others, and an ace is the highest card. So I'm going to put picture somewhere on a screen, probably over here, and you're going to see what the ace is. And to ace a test means to pass it really good. And number two, guys, is a word to cram. And to cram means to study a lot for a very short period of time. So for example, we're having a test the day after tomorrow. So today we're having Monday, but the day after tomorrow is going to be Wednesday, right? So my friend is asking me, hey, are you ready for the test? And I'm like, oh shit. I'm not sure I can say it here, guys. Oh, it's so bad. We have test the day after tomorrow, right? No, I'm not ready. I'm gonna have to cram. So it means that I'm going to have to learn, I'm going to have to study for the test in these 2 days really hard and really a lot. So I'm going to cram for the next 2 days. Number three is to cut class, and to cut class simply means to miss some class. For example, my friend is calling me in the morning, hey, are you going to come for an English class at 9 a.m? And I'm like, oh, damn, I overslept. No, I'm not going to come. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut English class, so that means I'm going to miss it and not take it today. Then number four, guys, is to drop a class. And to drop a class means to leave it for good, to leave that class forever and not take it again in your future life. So now I'm having math classes, let's say thrice a week. So I'm really tired of that and I don't really need it for my diploma. And I'm like, I'm going to drop that math classes because that's too tired. I need some free time. I need some spare time to do my stuff. And that's just too tiresome, so I'm going to drop all of those math classes. Moving down to number five, and that is to hit the books. And to hit the books, you maybe have already guessed, is to study. So basically, to hit the books is to study. For example, we're having test or we're not having test, we just need to study for something, and your friend is asking you like, are you going out tonight? We're gonna go to the club, we're going to go to the bar, we're going to go for a walk, doesn't matter. And you're like, no, I'm going to hit the books this night. So that means I'm going to study. Maybe your friends will not appreciate that, but that means that you are a responsible person and it's probably good for you to study more. Moving on, guys, and the next one is to slack off. And to slack off means to get lazy. For example, you can say the students are getting lazy by the end of the semester or by the end of the year. Or otherwise, you can use this slang phrasal verb. You can say students are going to slack off by the end of the year. That means they're going to become lazy. Moving on, folks, and now we are having 4 different words together. So the first one is a freshman, then we have got a sophomore, then the third one is a junior, and the fourth one is a senior. So they all depend on a year that you are studying on. They all depend on your grade. So for example, you are first grader, you're just enrolled to some university, so you are a freshman. Wherever you start in the world, you're going to be freshman. Then the second grader is a sophomore. The third grader is a junior, and the last fourth grader is a senior. What have we got next, guys, is a full ride. So a full ride is really super cool thing. That means that you have got scholarship. A scholarship, if you don't know, is money. For example, you're trying to enroll to some university, and you have got like really good grades after school, you're a really great student, you're a sportsman, and so on. So they are taking you for the scholarship, they are giving you scholarship. That means that the government is going to pay for your studying. You don't have to pay anything. Or otherwise, government can give you 50% covering your spending, right? Covering your expenses on studying, or some other percentage. But the full ride means that government pays off 100% of your expenses for studying. So government covers everything. You don't need to pay anything for your studying. Of course, you need to pay for your apartment, for your food, for your living, and everything, but not for university. Government pays that off. Moving on, everyone, and the next idiom we have got is to pull an all-nighter. What does that mean? That means to stay awake for the whole night doing something. Usually it's something important. It's something like important job or some studying. So you can say, no, I'm not going to sleep tonight. I have to pull an all-nighter to finish this coursework. Or my friend is going to pull an all-nighter because she has to study before her test. So to pull an all-nighter means to study or do something else for the whole night and don't go asleep. What have we got next is a pop quiz. So a quiz is kind of a test, is kind of an exam that you have to pass, guys, to get some grade, of course, to prove your knowledge. And a pop quiz is when teachers give you this test, giving you this quiz unexpectedly. So you are planning to have just a normal class. You're coming into the classroom and teacher says, today we're going to have a pop quiz. And the student's like, wow, we aren't ready. We didn't expect that. But the teacher says, anyway, you should be ready all the time. So today we have a pop quiz. Try to do your best, guys, and get a good grade. And you're just like, we're dead people. This is it. The next idiom we have, guys, is to flunk a test. And remember, we had another one at the beginning, to ace a test. And that meant to pass it really goodly, to get a very good result. And to flunk a test means completely opposite. It means to fail a test, of course. So for example, you're talking to your friend and you're asking, how was the test? How did you pass it? And your friend is saying, I aced it. So I got really good result. I got 99 degrees. And you're just like, shut up. I flunked it. So I flunked the test means I failed it. I got really bad grade. And the last slang word we've got for today is freshman 15. So freshman 15, guys, is like funny to explain. So usually students, when they go to university, when they go to the college, they are gaining 15 extra pounds because they are eating a lot or they eating really bad, unhealthy food. So they are gaining weight. And freshman 15 is that weight, is that 15 pounds of unwanted weight, right? So you're saying, I'm going to eat a lot when I go to the university and I'm going to gain that freshman 15. Or I'm going to the gym every day so that I don't gain that freshman 15. So freshman 15, guys, is that unwanted 15 pounds of students gaining on their first grade. So that is all for our today's video lesson, guys, about those slang words and slang idioms about school and university. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was useful and helpful for you. Now, if you learn all of those words that I taught you today, guys, then you will be able to talk to native speakers about student life, about universities, colleges, and schools. And also, if you're planning to enroll to such a university in some English-speaking country, then this is going to help you a lot. You're going to be able to understand native speakers and talk to them in this slang language. So that's all for today. I really hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, don't forget to leave a like for me, and I'll see you in my next video lessons, guys. Goodbye.